first one. Getting into the match. I wonder what's... I think they probably just went... Oh, they didn't go PS2. They went Smashville.
This is definitely not a button check.
Oh, definitely not.
All right.
Starting it off,
yeah, it looks like it's just going to be a war zoners here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's a nice plan there by Sety, linking it up with the down B.
Almost gets the crash bomber. Oh, he actually connects the charge shot, but it's not doing much damage. DannyDeleto still in the... a little bit of disadvantage. Oh, the up B not connecting in the right direction.
I'm liking how Sety is actually keeping just above Mega Man. He knows that hitbox right above, and just in front of him is... he doesn't have much there.
Oh,
he's trying to work his way in there to make some use of that chain.
Sety is definitely a player who he knows like a lot of matchup stuff, and he will switch characters depending. Just kind of waiting him out. This is the Simon game plan of staying in the range and trying to get, as he gets closer, putting him in more disadvantage, getting the ledge, and then ledge guarding.
Absolutely, he's definitely.
Oh, he almost gets the forward smash there to get the kill.
He's definitely making really good use of his all of his tools right now, but the Mega Man is just denying him stage control completely. He's got to do something to come back.
Oh, that's the danger zone, and he dies. Yeah, he dies for the trebles there. Oh, that's just like the main problem with Simon. Just really can't make it back to the stage.
I mean, that's the trade-off for not wearing pants. I mean, he's got no pants on.
I don't know why he was blocking there. He probably could just run at grab, but probably. I mean, not getting hit by crash bombers probably is important. But
I'm thinking the commanding stage control that last stock probably has him a little spooked.
Yeah. Well, right now, and not even the back air at 170. This is the thing about Mega Man. He's going to live. Like this. This is going to last for a while. Like he's going to take a lot of damage
there. I like his use of those pellets, making sure that boomerang... I'm not even sure what his boomerang is called, actually.
I think it's like Holy Cross.
Holy Cross, that would make sense. You know, I never actually played any of the games.
I have never played a Castlevania game either. It's funny because when the game first came out, I'm like, oh, this sounds like a cool character, and then I'm like, I realized it's like a spammy projectile character. I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure this is for me. I mean, I still think that the gameplay is a lot more interesting than you might think on these characters. I also want to point out that 50% not that bad. Sety's definitely coming back, and I would not count him out. And he gets the forward smash at ledge. Yeah,
as long as he's able to make those ledge trap works, make Mega Man actually work. Oh,
yeah, that was a good edge guard coming out for DannyDeleto. Tries to get the
I'm not sure
shield.
about that up B.
Sety's gotta be careful here. It almost looks like he's gonna die there.
He's throwing those up B's like a madman, but I'm loving it, man. It's working for him so far.
Well, I think that's like the new game plan. A lot of these Simons instead is to get a lot of those uppies at a shield. It comes out really fast, and it does lots of damage. It kills it like it doesn't kill that early, but it definitely kills at later percents. Pretty even at this point.
Here comes the ledge traps.
Oh no, yeah, that's
oh, and he managed to get back in.
Getting back to getting people off ledge is pretty easy as Simon, but getting back from ledge is definitely not as easy.
Yeah, definitely not his strong suit. And really, DeLeto's doing a really good job of predicting so far, other than that jump that he predicted that didn't happen. He's doing a really fantastic job of predicting everything that Sety's been doing so far.
Yeah, and I also want to point out that the Crash Bomber has been on him almost every single time he could. That was probably like one of the first Crash Bombers I've seen him miss. Oh no. Yeah, that's death.
I wonder if the chain would have reached from there?
No, unfortunately not. Like, that was probably like the safest option he could have gone for. That's the unfortunate thing. I actually think that matchup is not like actually pretty good for Simon. It just so happens that DannyDeleto played that pretty well. Was at a disadvantage early on, but definitely came back way better. Using those range projectiles to his advantage.
Yeah, Sety was playing that second stock really well. When he did manage to get DeLeto off the edge there, he was consistently pelting him. He had the right answers. He even had the chain when he was just about to get out of invulnerability. He did play that perfectly. Hopefully he can make those adjustments here. He switched to Richter. So, I mean, he's slightly prettier now, so we got that going for him.
Yeah, we don't have to look at that ugly character. I mean, it's not an ugly character model. It's just like, if you could play Richter, I'd really prefer it. Come on.
I mean, he's got the 90s punk rock vibe going on, so I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I put the Shotos and Richter sort of in the same category of like characters that obviously come from Japanese video games because of how they look.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is approximately what we imagine an American might like.
Gets the updated DannyDeleto 125%. Same stage, but Sety at a clear advantage here. Yeah, I think he figured out that those pellets can actually send back cross.
Yeah, he was doing that a lot in the first round. He hasn't done it so much this time, but in the first round he's just keeping the pellets out there consistently, trying to bounce back the holy fire, trying to bounce back the cross. It looks pretty effective so far. Yeah.
60%. This is like, I feel like Sety needs to be taking these stocks a lot earlier. I mean, he takes it then, but he could just be waiting for his for that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think he's waiting for the surefire.
Oh, and that's death. Ooh. That is definitely
he's
death.
Absolutely gone. It seems like every time Sety manages to get ahead, DeLeto just comes straight back with the immediate reset and takes it right back from him. But it's even right now. As long as Sety can keep it up at that pace, he'll still win the match.
Yeah, and that's like the main problem. Like, now Sety's gets the updated shield, 17%. Oh, almost gets him in that ledge trap, but...
Oh, and
gets him in the ledge trap, but he gets crash bombered.
Oh, the crash bomber. You were right. That is definitely his bane right now. Now, I gotta take a minute to say the roster for Smash is just, I mean, I know everybody says it, but it is amazing.
Oh. you like, if I was, like, this time last year, I would not have imagined sitting here
and commentating this matchup again.
Yeah, DeLeto really needs to, DannyDeleto definitely needs to try his hardest not to fall into those. I know it's really hard most of the time. But that ledge trap is so good at trapping you. Like, it might seem cheesy. And I mean there he goes. He evens it back up. Yeah. Charge shot coming in and really clutch a lot of these times.
As long as Sety can make this happen though one more time, DannyDeleto is not going to get the chance to even it up again. He just has to go ahead and get another fire trap or make something else work for him. I like how he's evolved his idea of throwing the cross. He's now jumping a lot more, trying to throw it above him and get him to limit his air options so that he can come in from the ground and maybe trap him with the fire. I think that's a really smart choice. I'm wondering if maybe the middle ledge is actually interfering a bit with his holy fire. I've noticed a few times it's gotten caught on the ledge. I'm assuming that's definitely not an intentional move.
I mean, he might be using it to like trap him up top, but you're probably right.
It seems like he's trying to get it just over the edge.
Yeah, he tried to land it like, I think he just tried to land it directly on him right there, and it just landed right on the ledge.
Oh, and there's the trap. Yeah, as long as he can keep doing that, that's 3 stocks just like that. I mean, if he can keep connecting with the holy fire at the ledge, I think he's got a game plan. DeLeto's definitely going to have to make an adjustment for that there.
Yeah, a good gameplay coming out from Sety. Like, Sety stuck to his guns there, stick with Richter, and actually brought it back for a game. I don't think they'll go back to Smashville. With DannyDeleto having the counter pick advantage here, I'm not sure what stage you'd go to as how did I already forget? Yeah, Mega Man. I don't know what stage you'd want to go to. But
I would think, I would think he'd definitely be trying to try Plat because, I mean, he's going to want to limit the holy fires as much as possible. He's going to want to have as much above ground maneuverability as possible because he's going to want to get out of the crosses. And we've already seen that he's not really playing around the platforms to his advantage, Sety here. He's mostly just ledge trapping. So if he went to a more open stage, then he would just have like a barrage of items coming at him at all times.
Yeah, already can see that was
plenty of pellets. And he's just gonna hide just beneath those ledges there and make sure he can't connect with the holy fire, since that's how he literally got every stock last time. And I'm thinking
Oh, almost got trapped in
that was
there.
close. Yeah, that Holy Fire is definitely going to be Mega Man's biggest weakness here. You'd think with that blue armor, I think they're supposed to give him power-ups. Maybe that should give him some sort of aura resistance, but not today.
Seeing lots of charge shots come out, just in case, just to try to catch Sety out. Hard situations. Just takes the Crash Bomber there. Head on.
The constraints of these platforms, I feel like, are really not doing him any favors. He's going to have to find a... Oh, and the up air actually carried the Holy Fire straight away.
So unfortunate.
I didn't even know that was an interaction, and he just kicked straight over Mega Man's head.
He gets a lot of good damage in there with just the one Holy Fire.
Absolutely.
With like the almost fully charged F smash. It's just not going to kill it like 50. Oh, and the charge shot. It's going to take Sety's first stock.
He's really going to have to find an answer quickly to these platforms, or...
Yeah. It's the up air.
Oh, absolutely. A B out of shield. Nice.
It's too bad that, I mean, I would have kind of expected that to kill, but the forward tilt will kill there.
He's evened it up.
This is a game like where like the percentages, like unless they're like within the hundreds, aren't really going to matter that much. As long as like someone's putting someone else into disadvantage or like racking it up, they can get the damage really fast.
Oh, and he went for the in-his-face charge shot. Didn't pan out. That was definitely a brave move.
I don't know. It's, like I feel like he's caught Sety out enough with the charge shot that
he's pretty confident at this point.
Yeah, he's pretty confident that they'll either like they'll either be safe or be
not heavily punished at the very least. Yeah, and if it connects, then I mean all that payoff there.
Definitely.
Oh, he actually connects with the cross this time. Going in for the fire, going in for the sure kill there.
It's a ledge back.
DeleTo's definitely making a good decision going for the stage control there, staying in the center, knowing that he's probably not going to be able to manage a... Oh, and the spike.
He probably didn't... he probably thought he was going to go right to ledge there.
This is definitely still not over, though. Sety is just one Holy Fire away from, or that 1-4 forward tilt maybe away from...
and he connects the axe.
But still no kill.
Have to get like a back in there, but unfortunately, like I don't know how he's gonna get this kill here. He has to get a Holy Fire, and he connects the Crash Bomber, which allows him to just get off ledge for free, basically, because he gets a shield. The up B at this point will actually kill, but it's just gonna be really hard to find. Absolutely, he's gonna have to do it on a. Oh, but there it is. Oh, and it doesn't kill. With the
okay, the Axe Slash. Okay. Well, it's 41-0. This is definitely not over for Sety. Like you said, until they're at about 100%, really nobody's going to kill unless he gets off a charge shot. So, I mean, this is definitely possible to bring it back. Sety's just going to have to play smart. Remember that he can't rely totally on the Holy Fire while he's in the center with stage control.
And the Crash Bomber being such a nuisance there at such a high percent.
Ooh,
almost get, and he's finished.
And the charge shot.
That one going to DannyDeleto.
Yeah, definitely a good match, though. Sety made some fantastic adjustments. It's just in the end, I think the platforms were giving him a little too much trouble.
Oh, definitely. All right, well, I'm going to get a switch off so I can play my match on stream with Isma.
Switch off too. Good luck, man.
You too.
Better place you, my dude.